Did we have fun at our first vacation Bible school day? Yeah, all right. So here we're at our first sail away send-off, and each day we're going to end with our Shipwrecked day with our life-saving, life-changing experience that will help us to learn all about Jesus and how he's always there to rescue us. Celebrating with Christ is an awesome way to begin and end each and every day. Wow. You know, today you learned that when you're lonely, that's right. So every one of us at some time or another has felt lonely, sad, left out, apart from the rest. All of us have been there, and if we're honest, we have probably left others out as well. And it might not have been felt good at some point, but deep down, feeling left out makes others feel left out is sad and it's hurtful. I don't like it. You don't like it. Jesus doesn't like it. It's just not fun. So, today, who was the saint we learned about today? Who was the saint? Who?
Blessed Pierre Giorgio Passati.
Very good, Callan. Yes, Blessed Pierre Giorgio Passati. Yes. All right, good job. And he was called the Saint of the Beatitudes. Does anybody remember why he was called the Saint of the Beatitudes? Everett. Because he was nice. That's right. And to the poor. Anything else? You had your hand up. Okay, Sarah.
He gave his money to the poor, and when he died, he wanted all of his money, all of his things, to go to the poor.
Also, he gave all his stuff to give to the poor. And he also didn't just give stuff away, he also spent time with people, some of them who were lonely. And he got to be with them so that they wouldn't be lonely either. And even though he died at 24, he filled all those years helping Jesus to receive the poor and the sick and the lonely by spending time with them and bringing them food and clothes and medicine. And his example teaches us that when you're lonely, that's right. Okay, stand up. We're going to learn a new song. Now, some of you have been asking, what are those things in those cool bags that we've been handing out? Well, let me tell you, we're about to find out in just a moment. We've had a really cool time at Shipwrecked VBS, haven't we? All right, because we're surrounded by such cool kids and leaders. You're so cool that I want to share this cool experience with you. So, we've got the cool cubes, and these are cool cubes. Cool cubes remind us that all of my cool friends of VBS are here, the crew leaders. Take out your plastic bags. In a minute, don't open them yet, but in a minute, you'll give each crew member a cool cube.
You may not destroy it.
You may not destroy it, according to Mrs. Lemieux. And they'll hold it in their hand. While holding the cube, each member will take turns completing this sentence. One cool thing about me is. And so you'll be able to say, well, one cool thing about Father Vaughn is... No, one cool thing about me is... And it might be something you're crazy good at. You know, maybe like you're a crazy good skateboarder. Or maybe you're super amazing at science or something like that. So, for instance, you know, one of the cool things about me is that, in case you didn't know this, I play guitar. Yeah, all right. So, now when you're holding the cool cube, you have to hold them with your hand out, like this, palm flat, and you hold it there.
Do not taste them.
Do not taste them. Do not put them in your mouth. So, you hold them in a special way, and with the flat palm of part of your palm, and don't close your fingers. When each person in your crew finishes saying what is cool about him or her, then give the cool cubes back to your crew leaders, and then the crew leaders are going to come and bring them up here. And I already told you, so I'm putting it in there. So, Now you can hand them out. Make sure you hold out your hands. Okay, so crew leaders, what were some of the cool things you heard? I want to see hands from crew leaders. Yes. Joe's a Christian. That's pretty cool. What else, Callan?
I'm very good at making friends.
Awesome. Good at making friends.
She's cool because she plays piano.
Sorry, say that again.
Piano.
She plays piano.
Nate soccer and art.
Soccer and art. Awesome. Olivia.
Anna's a really good singer.
Awesome. We love singers. Katie.
And we play softball.
Softball.
Arts and crafts.
Arts and crafts.
Gianna sings.
Gianna sings.
He is athletic.
Athletic. Gymnastics. Yes.
I love to.
You love to read. There's so many things. You like to read? No, all right. That's pretty awesome. All these cool things about. I am surrounded by a sea of awesomeness. Look at the awesomeness over this. That is so cool. There's so much. I'm just overwhelmed by how cool you all are. God made each of you so special and unique and amazing in so many different ways. So, we have all these cool cubes in our container. Look at all these cool cubes. How cool is that? Oh, all from this. Our amazing and cool station leaders and helpers and crew leaders bringing the cool cubes. You've done this and now, surrounded by such awesome and wonderful cool friends. God made each of us special, but sometimes we don't feel so wonderful and awesome. Oh dear. Sometimes we feel left out. It's a lot of cubes.
Oh, they're disappearing. Disappearing. Where are they going? They're disappearing.
Took all my bucket.
Sometimes we feel lonely and abandoned and even invisible. Sometimes it can feel like no one cares about us or sees us. Loneliness can make us feel like you don't matter, like you're not there. But Scripture tells us that the Lord will take me up. The Lord will take me up. He still has us here, and God always sees you. He always sees you.
Father Carol told him not to do.
He always sees you. Even when you feel invisible or lost or alone. So the Lord is holding you. So let's stand up and we're going to sing another song, I Am. Okay, Jesus is with us not only when we're lonely, but He's with us all the time wherever we go. Sometimes, though, we forget to look for Him. Sometimes we forget to look for Him in everything we do, and we taste and smell and see and touch and hear. Today, you received a special gift, right? You received a wristband that says, Watch for God. Everyone hold up your wristband that says, Watch for God. Want to see all those arms in the air that has Watch for God on it? Yes. All right. So this is a reminder that we have to keep watching for God. Everywhere we look, God is present in everything, right? So you guys can't all have a spyglass like this, but you can all make a spyglass with your fingers, your hands, right? So make a spyglass to remind you to look for God in everything you touch and taste and smell and see. Today and tomorrow. And tomorrow, we're going to talk about those God sightings where you see God present in your families and the different things you do. So, there's all that. It could be from a prayer. It could be from a hug. It could be from a parent. It could be the sunshine. It could be a kind word from a friend. Now, before we go, we have some new guests in the room, and I call them our caps. Cap is short for the word captain. Yeah. And so captains pilot our ships. They take people to fun, faraway places. Here at Shipwrecked VBS, the Caps are the castaway amazing pals who bring us to the awesome, amazing place. We thank God for giving us parents, neighbors, grandparents, babysitters, and everyone that brings us to Vacation Bible School. So let's give a hand of applause for our Caps in the back there. Crew leaders, stand up. Face our Caps and give them a salute. All right, my brothers and sisters, before we go, I need some hand motion people who know, Lord, I lift your name on high. Come on up. Stand up. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You ready? You came from heaven to earth to show the way. From the earth to the cross, my debt to pay. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high.
The left one hits me.
Lord, I love to sing your praises.
What?
So glad you're in my life. So glad you came to save us. Save us, you came from heaven to earth to show the way. From the earth to the cross, my debt to pay. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. You came from heaven to earth to show the way. From the earth to the cross, my debt to pay. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. 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 All right. Thank you all. Thanks to everyone who helped and volunteered. Now, crew leaders, remember, you cannot leave until all of your kids have been